Headshot is an Indonesian action movie directed by
Kimo, Stanboel and Timo Tjahjanto
and starring
Iko Uwais, Chelsea Islan and Pang.
Yeah, Iko Uwais was already in two truly excellent and masterful Indonesian action movies, The Raid and The Raid 2 Barandal. And I love those movies. They're easily among my top 10 favorite action movies of all time. And I was pretty excited to watch Headshot because even though it's not from Gareth Evans, who directed the first two Raid movies, it still has Iko Uwais and two actors from The Raid 2. So I was pretty excited for it. I thought, yeah, it's gonna be another great action movie. And I'm kinda disappointed, but also satisfied. It's a weird-ass movie. The story is about an amnesiac ex-member of a violent group led by an evil man, and since he has amnesia, he doesn't remember his past, and he befriends and falls in love with the nurse who brings him back to health, and then his past catches up to him, and now he has to find the nurse who has just been kidnapped by the evil gang, and there are a shit ton of fight sequences, and you've seen this story 1,000 times, and it's incredibly cliched, starting from something as simple as just calling the amnesiac person Ishmael because, you get it? It's a Moby Dick reference. It's not like we've had that in 1,000 other medias, including Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Okay then, Ishmael, let's go on. There is a damsel in distress, there is a rushed love story, these two characters just love each other for some reason because he was brought back to life pretty much by this girl. Okay, he loves her then. You don't really care about it. Every character that Ishmael interacts with of his past, they were always like, oh, we were friends back in the day, we worked together, and now I have to kill you, even though I do not want to kill you, but I'm still gonna try to kill you. Even though I won't kill you when I can. Just... It was pissing me off. I mean, the dialogue is bad, really, really bad, and I read that the script was written in 2.5 weeks. It feels like it. It's incredibly rushed and nonsensical, and the action sequences, which I'm gonna get into a little bit later, they're just poor excuses for action sequences. They just create certain situations so that you can have an action sequence. They are not an integral part of the story, something that I really loved about the Raid movies. Every action scene actually mattered in the story, except for one action scene in the Raid 2, but still. Every other action scene propels the story forward, they are important, they are relevant. Most of the action scenes in this movie are just, you know what, maybe we could have an action scene inside a police station, or you know what, maybe an action scene inside of a bus could be great. They don't serve any purpose whatsoever, excluding just a couple of fight sequences with some mini-bosses and then the big boss. All the other ones are pointless, truly, truly pointless. The characters themselves, one-dimensional, there's some pretty idiotic things during the fights, I'm not gonna lie, and the dialogue was cringe-worthy. The acting was decent in terms of actual acting. Choreography, fight scenes, truly amazing, truly, truly amazing. The actors gave their all in them, and I love it. I truly, truly love it. And honestly, while watching an action movie, most people are gonna say, I don't care about the story, let's just get into the action. If I don't care about some of the characters, I just am not going to give a lot of fucks about the action, which is something that I really loved about John Wick Chapter 2. Since you already know the character from the first movie, every single action scene, you just feel right into it because you like the character, you care about him. In this movie I did not care about Iko Uwais' character, something that actually happened in the Raid movies. I did care about him. He had a family, he was going to have a son in the first one, he had to protect his life and just try to stay undercover in the second one. It all mattered. It was all very organic, as some people like to say. In this movie it's just rushed, the story is very rushed, and the action scenes are hit and miss, honestly, because even though the choreography is truly excellent, the cinematography was weird. Sometimes it's just very steady shots, smooth. Other times they add some weird digital shakiness. You could feel it because sometimes the visuals were slightly distorted. There was a weird vignette effect sometimes. and it kept on moving. It was very kinetic. It was always like, whoa, just a little bit more handheld like. I did not like it all that much, even though that was also used in the Raid movies. Here it felt a little bit weird in a couple of sequences, and especially one fight scene against one of the mini-bosses. It was kind of hard to follow, not because it was necessarily poorly edited or too shaky, it's just because it was just moving just way too much around the characters, constantly going in circles with these long takes. It was giving me a headache, I'm not gonna lie, and it's rare for an action movie to give me a headache. And also, something that might sound weird coming especially from me, but the violence felt gratuitous. While in the Raid movies, the violence actually increased the tension, and also you did not know who was going to live and who was going to die. Once something really violent happened, you were shocked by it, and it just, wow, it hit all of your senses. In this movie, there is just so much violence. Most of the movie is action scene after action scene. Each action scene goes on for way too long. It's the opposite of Ghost in the Shell. That movie, every action scene was less than 1 minute long, and there were 4 action scenes in the movie. In this movie there are probably 8, 9 action scenes, and every one of them is around 5 to 10 minutes long. They go on for forever, and it gets tiring. I was starting to yawn a lot during the latter part of the movie. It's just like, okay, go on. Let's keep going up. Yeah, they're fighting. Okay. What time is it? Oh, still 20 minutes to go. That's weird coming from someone who loves action movies. And honestly, the action was good in this movie, but it was just way too long. You did not care about any of it. The editing was solid, the cinematography was good for the most part, the choreography was excellent, the violence was truly excessive, just lingered on some of the violent things for no real reason whatsoever. It's kind of bothering, I know it's weird, but it bothered me in this movie. And honestly, the ending, and as I already said, all the dialogue, they are awful and cliched as hell. So honestly, as far as action movies go, Headshot is a great one, in terms of just action. I got tired watching it, the story is pretty bad, pretty mediocre, you've seen it already a million times before, done better. The acting is okay during the action scenes, mediocre to cringeworthy during the dialogue scenes, but overall I do recommend you watch it if you're an action movie fan, but if you do not like action movies, especially violent action movies, avoid this at all costs. And watch the Raid movies, they are 5 out of 5, both of them. Especially the second one, I love that one, but this one could have been better. Could have been a lot better. But still, guys, have you heard of Headshot? Have you seen it? And do you like the Raid movies? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.